Hey guys, welcome to the channel and welcome to another video. So, in the last couple of days, while going through the witnessed harassment that Peach McIntyre has basically made against that organization she's been harassing, she actually went live on TikTok. So, we're just going to play a
So I
bit of the
don't
content
know who
here.
is in here, or hell, I can't even see if it is somebody in here. So let me know. Also, I did not check the YouTube streets prior to going live. So let me look around and see what's going on out there. Okay. Oh, let me see. Okay, I want to make sure I wasn't gonna miss but anyway, but the bottom line is she's gotten a lot of free food. But this particular situation, she put so much stock into the school, and they embarrassed her. And then when she went up to the school, there was a sheriff outside and also a resource officer outside. So I guess that's where she said she felt ambushed. Now you know what's interesting in this. Um, Wood has not been present in anything. Now, when DFAX came to the house, oh, he got shit to say, oh, this, that, and the third. But in a situation this serious, why has he not made himself uh known? Like, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I just it makes no sense. And then the thing is, Peach is saying that her daughter was embarrassed. Quite frankly, I don't think anybody could embarrass her more than the shit that Peach is doing. Hey, let me see if y'all still got y'all, cause y'all ain't saying nothing. Y'all got me worried, child. I see two or three. Hey, Miss Cheeks. Hey, Grandma Baby. Hey, Marie Gray. I think I spoke to you, Miss Gray, didn't I? Hey, Dollar Tree. I had to go get my phone because I couldn't see nothing, y'all. But yeah, so we just sounding off. We're going to talk about the situation. You guys are welcome to come and talk about it with us as well. I definitely hope that you do. I really feel that Peach is crossing the line. She's being very distasteful, very um strategic, let me say, because I feel like she has done enough that um, if they wanted to go after her for harassment, they could. If they wanted to go after her about um, slander, I believe they could. She has insinuated that they are misappropriating funds just because her child got a package. She is insinuating that they are not running their organization right just because her she listened to the video that she put up, and that video that was put up on Friday that probably was beneficial for people looking for information about this situation, but I don't think it was put up just for Peach or to Peach. I think that that's something that they do normally, put up information, and whatever is out there, whatever questions is asked, they do the little question and answers. Because as a nonprofit, you always have to be on. You always have to be trying to, you know, basically get new money. She doesn't realize that nonprofits run off of a budget. And although the mission statement may talk about feeding hungry kids, they also talk about fighting against homelessness, and other things. They not only help kids, but they help older adults by allowing them to come through and get food as well. So anytime you have an organization like that, the mission can definitely adjust over time. And it's ignorant, quite frankly, of Peach to not realize that. I know she's not the brightest, but yeah. I mean, come on, Peach. All right. So I'm a little bootleg here because I am having to look at the chat actually on my phone. For some reason, it's not operating well in here. Maybe because I started on my phone and brought the live to my computer. But nonetheless, what we're going to go through TikTok and look at some of the things out there and then look at some of the video, whatever she put up today. She does have a TikTok. Her TikTok name is Relentless Peach. Um, Now people are talking about her being monetized, but you have to understand, Peach. Any of these social media networks that pay you require that you have they require that you have an account, a pay account. You got to be able to get paid. So they have to verify who you are in order to do that. Peach cannot, she can verify who she is, but they not going to pay her. So she uses TikTok for the reach. That's why most of the videos that she's putting up, she put them up on TikTok first. Why? Because she wants to reach the biggest number of people. And the more people talk, the more she's going to come up in the algorithm.
Situation. They didn't address her personally, but she knew they was responding for her. They was letting her know we do this in real life.
We do have a consent form that goes home. I'm going to show you the first time the kids get a bag from us. It typically comes in a backpack.
She's saying the first time they get food from them, it typically comes in a backpack.
These are both purchased. And we've got big ones this year. We have a variety of colors that we send out to the schools, but the first time the kids get a bag from us, it typically comes in a backpack.
It was Jessica tilting her head to the side to let you know the first time a child gets some things from us, it's going to be in a backpack. The first time. But she...
Oh, let's talk about that for a moment. Peach didn't get a backpack. I feel like Peach maybe had got bags intended for other kids that were not present. And that's why she got them the way that she got them. Maybe they had some extra ones. So, somebody, the cafeteria, whoever, just sat down and from whatever way, randomly, as Peach was told, chose some kids. And the person that they chose was her kid, her two kids, and maybe a few other kids. Now, if I felt that my child was singled out in a negative way, I would address that with the school. I would not be loud in public about it because I wouldn't want it to affect my child negatively. That's not something I would be okay with. So I just wouldn't even create the narrative that could happen. It's just.
Remember when I was little, I used to watch commercials like this about feeding children in Africa. Now, y'all gotta do this in Manatee County?
So for every ticket that you buy, it feeds a kid for a whole month. So,
but Jessica, what?
The crazy part about this? She's sitting here trying to poke fun at a situation when her ass was on food stamps until from 0 to 5 kids. Like, she spent more time on food stamps than she has off of food stamps. Not to mention she came from that, and she was living in project housing. And quite as it's kept, her mentality is still project. She ain't hood, she project. She's low rate. She's ghetto. She's a fucking amoeba brained, low rate, dirty foot ass bitch. And this just pisses me off. Be feel whatever she want to feel. I mean, that goes without saying. But
and then clearly on the back is me. Peach McIntyre is a hustler, baby. There is simply no better way to put it. At the tender age of 6, she was selling her summer free lunches to the local drug dealers. At 11, she purchased bottled water from the corner store for $1 and then sold it to the local drug dealers who had just started to pop ecstasy for $5.
So this heifer been getting free lunch since she was 5 and got the nerve to be pissed at the damn people.
Been her. In real life, I am healing my mother wound. So healing looks different for everybody. We all understand that. But healing is also a long process. You're healing like your soul and your mind and things of that nature. You're not just healing. It's not, for those of you who don't, that's not what healing looks like, because you're going to experience triggers. Like I just was triggered seeing my daughter hurt in a new way that I've already experienced, that I tried to avoid. Shame on me for not being prepared. But healing is a long process. It's a lifelong process. I always tell people this. People will literally say, oh, you should have healed before you had kids.
You know what? It's interesting how she's going to sit here and blame all of what she did on her daughter, saying her daughter was hurt. Well, why weren't you taking that time to make your daughter feel better? Like, why are you out here being an ignorant asshole if your daughter is so hurt and it was all about your daughter? And why didn't you take that meeting, Peach, if this was about your daughter?
It don't take God in the aspect of you getting to raise somebody. But children are an opportunity to heal yourself, Like, imagine this. One of my most hurtful experiences is my mama not helping me with homework. And then here I am not helping my kids with homework. That's crazy. I know better. I know how that feel, etc. So I should know better. No difference than when y'all seen me go to Gorgeous performance and I was late. I didn't actually get to see her perform, and I told her and she got sad, and some people was like, oh, you shouldn't have said anything, etc. And I was just crying. I felt so bad. That's my inner child being hurt. Nobody showing up for me. Everybody got somebody but me. Now she didn't.
Why you still focusing on you, Peach? That's the problem. You always focused on you. This shit wasn't about Gorgeous. It was about you and people telling you that you are not who you think you are.
Notice I wasn't there because it was so packed, and she seen me as soon as she was walking back over to where she had to act like you was there. I'm not finna lie and pretend. I hold myself accountable in real life. So for me, oh, I'm finna sleep so good. Like, this is me actually feeling super.
Okay, look like I'm having some technical difficulties again.
Okay, y'all blessed to have me. Um, you do it, Myla. Don't it feel good? Ain't nothing like a good old cry before bed. It's so crazy too that people pick on you for crying, but crying is so necessary for your soul. It's like, I think that's a part of healing yourself, crying about things. But crying when you happy, crying when you sad, I think it's just a real good emotion. Tonight's cry will be like a cry of appreciation and growth in myself. I'm proud of me. I'll put a pillow on y'all. Sorry.
So she proud of what she did.
Who was that on the book? She doesn't matter. But it was a model from when I had my waist training business. I own that image. So I actually, for those of you who don't know, I actually own copyrights, trademarks, a patent. Everybody always assume I'm one way, and I love that about one way. Girl, you done wrote that a bunch of times. I'm blocking you. I gave you an answer. All right. That girl wrote that like 12 times. Cause I almost had it. Thank you.
The people
Am I
that
monetized?
follow
Just
her
go back
shenanigans,
monetized. I had posted it,
I
but TikTok took it down.
really,
They got a lot of new rules now, guys. A lot of stuff
I
that we used to
really
could do,
question
you
their
can't do
sanity.
anymore. Like all that sharing your earnings and stuff. I see other creators getting away with that, but they won't let me. It's a community violation. Like, this is so stupid. And they let it stand. So I could post it on other platforms. I ain't made that much money on here. I keep telling y'all it don't pay like that over here. All right, Peach Patch. I'm about.
It's understandable. Peach could have used this as a teachable moment to her children. She could have taken them to donate to a homeless shelter or something. Yeah, she could have taken that food and given it to someone better. She just sat here and said that she acted a fool because her child was hurt. Her daughter now.
She said this was about her daughter's hurt, but she never mentioned her daughter. She never showed her daughter. She never did any video with her daughter. Nothing involving her daughter.
Other kids
But this was
help
about
with.
her.
And
And
any
the
does
daughter's not
anybody know
crying.
what
She
happened to
is.
Midnight
Imagine
Star?
that.
Is that a person? Or do you mean the group? She may have had a legitimate complaint. If I don't follow best practices, then I would apologize and ensure her they were not targeted. Yeah, but she never took the opportunity to sit down with the school, so they didn't have an opportunity to do that. The program that she got, that they get their food from, they don't have anything to do with the kids. Hold on, I want to bring something up for you guys and show it to you all. Now, all of this is on my channel. I hope y'all watching my videos. Y'all know I need them views. But I want y'all to see how it works when the school is working with these people. They go to the website, they hit schools, and when they hit schools, they scroll down. And right here in the middle of this, let me make sure it's showing. No, it's not over. Let me do that. Let me do that over. Um, you go to their website. On this menu, you hit schools. When you hit schools, it'll take you to the website that we were just at. Let me make sure that y'all are seeing what needs to be seen. Okay, so once you go to this site and you hit schools, you hit the link and it says click to get started. You hit that. This is where they input the information for the kiddos. They have no names, no demographics, no nothing. The schools tell them how many children they have, and they turn around and service the need of the children. It says, how many kids do you have, students with a consent form? How many boy students with a consent form? How many girl students with no consent form? How many boy students with no consent form? It is